A person's worldview consists of the way a person answers questions about metaphysics, which ask what is real or what is the nature of reality. Metaphysics means beyond the physical, and it deals with the questions of what exists. Is it just the physical world, known as naturalism, or are there real things that exist outside the physical world? Your worldview also involves a viewpoint about epistemology, which comes from two Greek words meaning the study of knowledge, which asks how we know what we know. It also involves a view about anthropology, which also comes from two Greek words which means the study of man or humanity, which asks what a person is, and by extension, what happens to a person after death. Anthropology addresses the issues of human personhood. Is a person simply a collection of body parts and physical properties? Or does a person consist of something else, something immaterial, like a soul? Your questions to the questions about morality mentioned above connect to other aspects of your worldview, hopefully consistently. For example, your view of metaphysics makes a substantial difference in how you view morality. If God exists, then your view of morality, to be consistent, should take that into account. You might also conclude that God has ordered His world so that morality is built into its framework. If your view has no place for God, you might conclude that morality is strictly a human creation, or you might conclude that morality arose as a result of an evolutionary adaptive advantage, that human beings saw the advantage for survival in having communities that are governed by moral obligations. Likewise, your anthropology is closely connected to your view of metaphysics. If you are a naturalist, human beings are nothing more than a collection of parts and properties with no essence that continues through time and change. How you view the morality of many bioethical issues depends on your view of human persons. What are persons? And when does human personhood begin and end? A person's position on abortion, physician-assisted suicide, euthanasia, reproductive technologies, and enhancement biotechnology all depend on your view of human persons, which is often assumed and not made explicit. Your view of epistemology is also very important for understanding how you come to know your moral obligations. If you are an epistemological skeptic, you might hold that even if morality does exist, human beings cannot know its demands. But if you are more of an epistemological realist, you might conclude that morality can be known, and what we can know does not correspond to what actually exists. How specifically it can be known helps to distinguish a divine command view of morality from a natural law view. Epistemology from a Christian worldview presumes that there is such a thing as genuine moral knowledge. But the existence of genuine moral knowledge is being increasingly called into question in philosophy today as a result of the cultural dominance of naturalism. This demonstrates how a person's view of epistemology is connected to his or her view of metaphysics. Among other things, the naturalist metaphysic maintains that all reality is reducible to what that which can be perceived with one's senses. The implication of epistemology is that there is nothing that is real or that counts for knowledge that is not verifiable by the senses. As a result, moral knowledge has been reduced to the realm of belief and is considered parallel to religious beliefs, which the culture widely holds are not verifiable. The theist maintains that moral knowledge is genuine knowledge, just like scientific knowledge, that murder is wrong and can be known as true and cannot be reduced by subjective opinion or belief without the risk of all morality being subjective. The theist argues that no one consistently lives as if morality is entirely subjective, and moral truths do exist and can be known.